Welcome everybody to the back nine of our Play for More charity Pro-Am event at the 2021 Dynamic Discs Open. If you did not, be sure to check out the front nine of this coverage. We're going to start off here on hole 10. So hole 10 here is a par 4. It's not quite 632. It's probably about 532 to the short basket.
Yeah.
And with the distance that these guys have, this almost could play like a tough par 3.
I think it would. I think it absolutely would play as a par 3 for these guys.
Yeah, because it is, as you can tell, it's very downhill. And as long as your shot does almost exactly this, just work to the right and then, or work to the left, excuse me. No, we're mirrored. Work to the right.
Yes.
Then back to the left at the end. Chris throws with the opposite hand. You're going to have a look. Eli.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Split the
That's
trees.
the line right there.
Sherm definitely has the distance to get there.
Now, the reason this is saying par 4 too, this is to the long pin, correct?
They're actually playing to the short,
but
yes.
They are playing to the short. They're playing the FPO layout, not the MPO layout.
Right.
And there's a shorter pin on this hole, but it's still a fun hole. Downhill, you got OB. That big cedar that you saw Eli fly right in front of kind of acts as a massive bunker. I see a bunch of shots go in there, and when you go in there, you're pitching out. That's really all you can do.
Yeah, somehow that there's so much airspace to the left of that tree, but it just sucks discs in. I don't know what it is about it. It plays so much bigger.
Yep. That was a nice cypress tree grab there from Oakley that looked like it might have finished out of bounds.
Oof. Good runs there from German Eli from probably about 100 short. That's the best part about doubles, man. Your partner can just lay it up, and then if this were a tournament, there's no way Eric is running that. But now, green light, just go for it.
Green lights are fun.
Oh, a little short there from Chris 2.0.
Chris 2.0. Now we've got Paul 2.0.
Right.
That would have been a fantastic deuce.
That would be a great 2 to get. You're still not mad at a 3 on this one?
No.
But 2 would feel.
But you are if you're that close.
Right. If you're Paul or Chris, you're mad. Moving on in, hole 11, par 3, 325 feet, just right there in front of you, down in that clump of 3 trees.
Yep. It is an island hole too. They do play this as an island.
Right. There's a drop zone about halfway up the fairway. The island hopefully shouldn't come into play for our teams.
Yeah, for doubles you should definitely. I mean, these guys should all be making this island pretty regularly.
Chris does just that. Probably either like a beat-up verdict or an EMAC truth, I would guess.
Yep.
This is a Saint Pro from Eli that he has been throwing all over the place.
And throwing very well.
Yes. He has some control on that disc.
Haven't seen Big Germ throw a backhand yet today.
Right. Ooh. Settles inbounds. Turn.
Get up. Yeah, that's good.
It's all right.
That's great. That's a look. Like a green light for your partner.
Yeah, if I were Eric's partner, I would also look to just put him in pressure situations all of the time as well.
Yeah.
And then just be like, look, man, you're the pro, I'm the am.
Yeah. Like, this is on you, bro.
Right. I'm here to have fun. You're here to score well.
Yeah.
That was deceiving. That looked like that went in.
It did.
Oh,
so did that.
That also looked like it was going in.
Looks like the wind is picking up a little bit for this back nine, too.
Yes. Probably coming off Germ's back right shoulder there.
There you
Still
go.
hits it. Easy.
Ooh.
Golly.
What a putt.
I wish that putt was as easy as he just made it look.
Yes, same.
Hole 12 plays as a par 5. Not quite 850. We're going to be playing to the short basket. Say it's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 600 feet. But because of the shape of the hole, even someone like Germ who can probably hit 600 feet, it's not quite reachable outside of some sort of nasty roller.
Correct. And I don't even know if it's reachable on a roller.
It would be incredible.
Yeah.
It would be very, very good. Chris is showing us just the ideal spot, as close to that tee pad as you can get. You're going to leave yourself a nice, straight, short approach.
Stay up in the air.
Eli pulling the Anthony Classic on this one.
Oh,
downhill, downhill shot and just throw it straight into the ground anyways.
Nice.
Been there, done that.
Ooh, that's a great roll.
That is
a
fortunate.
great roll.
Uh-huh.
Left is awful. Left
Yes.
is really bad on this hole. You want to be down there where Clemens threw towards that tee pad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's so much more open and it's just straight there. Eric looks like he's lining up another thief. I'm guessing roller. Wow, that thing's
They're gonna get down? Yeah, it is.
Holy cow.
It's a good line right there.
Yeah, that had potential.
Oh
Almost
no!
landing on top of Chris's. I think that
How close
grass
is that tee sign?
Right.
Yes.
That grass is just super thick.
Go. Yes.
Wow, what a shot from
Yep.
Eli.
Better than Eric.
In position. Once again.
Germ just has to get in the shot and just, oh, better than Eric.
Yeah.
I am here for it.
Hey, that was
That's an
It's all right.
interesting
Not
play
as good
from
as
there.
partner shot, but
Right, yeah. When you've got Eli as your partner, I wouldn't be putting too
yeah.
much pressure on myself either.
Nah.
Chris going felon. Oof.
That's a great shot
Yeah.
from
He
where they
didn't
were.
like it out of his hand, but that's
No, it could have been the awkward hill,
Mhm.
or the awkward T sign.
There's also a T sign there. Yeah, that's the short T pad for a hole on Jones West. We're not playing Jones West. We're
No.
playing Jones Gold. That just kind of it combines holes 10 and 11 at Jones West.
Oh man, I guess Germ was closer than Eli. Eli looks like his shot skipped up there nice.
Bro, like we talked about in the front nine, just play
My
to
bad.
your spots.
My bad. My bad. Was he talking crap on his partner right there? Like,
No, Eric was being Eric and just talking, and so are you surprised, really?
no, no, not at all.
Chris just outside, and also just outside the chains.
That's right. What a match we've got going here.
Easy little tap in there for James. Moving into hole 13, par 4, 651 feet. This is a very difficult tee shot with some friendly little cars right there. You've got to get up and over those, clear the street. I should say it's difficult. Germ almost hitting the car. It's very difficult if you can't throw that far. If you
Correct.
have like under 500 feet of power, then you are really pushing to get past that cedar tree. But if your name's Jeremy Colling, then you can just cruise past it. Not a
Ooh.
care in the world.
Yeah, and that wire line is what's out of bounds here.
Right. Yes, it's the cable is OB, not the street. Well, the street's also OB.
It is.
The street does not define the OB.
Correct.
And Eric's
This
taking
is
it.
this is a good line. That's the line I like to take on this hole. That just in between the group of cedars
Yeah.
out there to the left, and it gives you a nice hyzer approach.
Okay, and just it completely removes the OB on your tee shot, right?
It sure does. Yeah. You may find yourself in a cedar, but even if you're in one of those cedars on the left, you can pitch out and still get up and down to your par.
Right, and if you turn it too much, if for right hand backhand throw, if you try and go over the street and you turn it too much, you're throwing 2 from 20
Pretty
feet
much
off the tee.
re-teeing. Yeah.
Yeah, or you'd be throwing 3, I guess. But regardless, you're not happy.
Kind of like that. You're not happy with that.
Yes,
But this is
Okay.
a very difficult shot.
yes, and doubles. You could throw a bad shot and be like, sorry, bro, it's on you.
Yeah. Yeah. You're the pro.
Yeah, I went first. Now if we mess it up, it's your fault. You knew I was OB.
And Paul was probably just like, that's all right. The video guys are just going to think this is Chris.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'll just do it quick. They won't be able to tell, and it's fine. Actual Chris now.
Yes.
Going with the triple X.
Big hyzer. No skip on that. Just
Not.
finds the ground.
Yeah, so I like what you say. I mean, you're right. There is just a nice open hyzer here for Eric and James. It's blind, but as long as you have the distance down, you're going to be inside the circle.
Yep.
Ooh, Eric going with the Faith.
Ooh.
Nice little floaty guy
Not
up and
too
over. I
bad.
like that.
Yeah. Germ went too far.
Right. It's probably not the ideal approach that they were hoping for, but
worked.
shortest approach you're going to have on this hole by far.
Ooh.
Oh,
Skipped off the lock.
ugh.
Ooh.
Mulligan. No, didn't happen.
That's a stroke.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get a stroke, you should at least make it.
Are you allowed to call
Right.
provisional when it's very obviously not OB?
Yeah. Hey, provisional is
Yeah,
what Big
just-
Dog always told me.
Rattle it off.
That's right.
Paul should be able to clean this one up. He's been putting well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all day.
Hole 14 is a par 5, 819 feet. Not quite.
A little shorter than
818.
that.
Yeah,
this
it's
is a
probably
short tee.
maybe 700 feet. Maybe a little bit shorter,
maybe.
high sixes.
680 or so.
Okay.
Probably. And this is not a par 5 from this tee pad for these
Right.
guys. This is an easy 4
Mhm.
or 3 rather for all of these guys.
Yep. Yeah, Eric is
Unless you do that.
That made it
going for it, and
to the water.
Dang.
probably could have got there had he not pulled that a little bit right.
That's a match. To
It's
get
very
all the way to the island or all the way
Very
to the
far.
green there. I mean, it's
Mhm.
it's a mash just to get to these 2 yellow poles where the
Right.
short pins are.
Mm-hmm. Germ, if he throws anything like he did on that last one here, he can get there.
Mhm.
That's just going to need to hook up. Hopefully this is one of his more overstable destroyers or wraiths. Uh-oh. That sounded wet.
It did.
That sounded like a splash.
That's insane going for that. I never would think to go for that shot.
Hey, if you got it, it's there.
That's a fact.
It is
Which
there.
which obviously neither one of those guys do.
Right. Never
mean-
had a chance.
Dude, do you hate that disc? No, that's good.
Looks like
This
Chris is
looks
just
great.
playing for the middle island, we'll call it. Yep.
That's
All right.
pretty picture perfect.
Routine. Whoa.
Little forehand unintentional roller, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if that was supposed to be a roller that just didn't cut, or if that was whatever it was sweet.
It's in bounds too.
Probably the best sidearm roller James has ever thrown.
Green light for Oakley. That's a pretty good shot. A little shorter than I thought. That was
Short.
coming in up there by the pin, but
Yeah. Awkward lie, kind of straddle
Oh,
out
sure.
from a knee.
Absolutely. I mean, that's better than I would have done from there, to be honest.
That's incredible from back
Yep.
there.
Yeah.
I feel like I shouldn't be surprised by Germ throwing a good sidearm ever,
Yeah,
but
it's
some
more
of the
when
things
you
that he does, yeah, it's just like, wow, okay, didn't know discs could do that.
Yeah, it's when you see him throw a backhand that you're impressed.
Right? How do you do that both sides?
Joking aside, it's one of the best forehands I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, incredible.
Mid-range putters, it's awesome.
James a little short there. Eric.
That looked awkward out of his hand, didn't it?
Yeah. It's an awkward spot, probably 50, 55, kind of slightly uphill there. Ooh. Paul's tried to cut through on him.
Paul's just cleaning up putts all day.
Oh, yes. Hole 15 is a par 4, 625 feet to the long basket. The short isn't too much shorter, maybe 15, 20 feet
About
short
30
of
feet,
that.
I think. I think it's
Okay.
pretty close to the circle.
Okay. Your first shot is almost not changing at all.
Yeah.
You want to get down towards the bottom of this hill, not quite to the street, and just leave yourself a straight approach into
About
the
like that.
Mm-hmm.
About like what Clemens just did.
Yep. As close to it. Oh, man. Eli put such a good move on that.
Even that, though, is a shot that you can get up and down from.
Yes.
In doubles.
Mhm.
To the short pin.
Especially when that guy's your partner and he can just do that.
Yes,
Then-
true.
Okay. No worries. That needs to hit. Okay, good.
Yeah, okay, good. Good,
That
good,
would have
good.
been deep in the pond. Eric, probably a felon, if I had to guess. Playing her off the fence a little bit, no big deal.
Yeah.
This is kind of a tricky second shot from where they are because you have to pick a spot on the. There's a cluster of trees, and you either have to go straight to the right of them, or kind of swing a hyzer way over the OB to the left. Eric,
Oh no!
tried to go straight and just got
That's fine.
absolutely smacked.
Partners part.
Yeah. Little short there
Little
from Eli,
short.
but I don't think they could see it. Germ can see over the hill, so it's fine.
Yeah. Skip shot off the road.
All right, fun fact. After he threw that shot, he said, "You guys want to see me hit the speed bump?"
Oh,
And then he
Did
did.
he?
He did.
he did.
He
Nice.
threw another sidearm exactly like that and ramped it off the speed bump.
Was it
So-
closer?
No, it was closer to the long,
Oh,
but
okay.
he hit the speed bump from like 180,
Pretty cool.
170 feet away. So, you know,
So another stroke added to his score.
right? Yeah, it's they're
Okay.
gonna tally these things up at the end of the round, and I feel bad for Germ because it's a lot.
Yes.
Let's see if Chris can clean this up here. Yes, he
Easily.
can. Everybody cleaning up on hole 15. Moving into 16, par 3, 425 feet. I think this might be the other par 3 in contention with hole
Yep.
7 for the most difficult par 3. These
But
guys,
for these guys, come on.
right, they've all got the distance. It's just about landing it in bounds. There's OB short, there's OB short left, there's OB short right, there's OB long. There is a lot of OB up near the green. I think the common play we're going to see is kickback. I think we're going to see the AMs lay these ones up safe, and then our pros are probably going to just try and blast one up there and see what happens.
Which makes sense.
Golly.
Yeah, that's great. Nice shot.
That's
And
insane.
We have some sidearms on this card.
That's
Germ has
impressive.
like the smoothest sidearm. Chris's power sidearm is unbelievable.
Yeah. And to see a lefty sidearm is always just, it looks weird. It looks like if you ever tried to throw a lefty sidearm,
I have not actually.
You
as a-
should.
as a very right-handed person.
you should give it a try just to see what happens.
I might injure myself.
Yes.
I'll do it, but
That's very possible.
for science.
I think that's got that.
Little
Eric coming
floaty
up.
there.
Yeah, Eric, a little short. Just it's tough with the you're throwing uphill, so you have to throw a little bit higher. But if you get the nose up at all, you're just not getting there.
No. No, sit down. That's fine.
Awkward. Yeah, awkward stance there. Eric just gonna chip a sidearm up. Wouldn't you know it? It's a felon.
Perfect. Yep.
Everyone raised it.
A little high there from Paul.
Let's see if Chris can get the solo too on this thing.
Nope. Couldn't raise it.
Oh no!
Nope. That came out clean though. That putt was it just looked good, just a little low,
Oh my gosh!
a little high, somewhere in between those. It's another stroke.
Yeah. Count all of these up, please. Somebody let me know. There's another one. Moving
So
in.
angry. He's so angry.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. You know that big Germ. He's always mad. Hole 17 is a par 3, 356 feet. There's OB in that short. It's tall grass, but it's short.
We'll call it dead grass.
There, okay. Dead grass to the left. There's kind of these gaps in the trees, and then there is an OB fairway divider way to the right, but that shouldn't come into play.
I know. I'm gonna take
Great shot there from Clemens, but I'm surprised he doesn't just go big hyzer over the top.
Massive,
Take
yeah.
everything out of play. You don't got to worry about trees. You know,
Mhm.
you can even crash that second tree and drop inside the circle.
Yep. I think it was a Warhorse from Clemens. Looks like Raider from Oakley.
That looks like a proto raider.
If it jumps, oh, settle.
Sit.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
No, just barely out of bounds.
Yeah, out of his hand it looks great. It just needed a little bit more angle on the fade there, and get kind of that right side fade rather than a straight fade.
Straight fade, is that like a haircut?
Yeah, that's usually what I say when I go to the bar.
Give me that straight fade.
Straight fade, yeah. And he looks at me like I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yep.
It's because I don't.
Perfect. Great shot.
Shocker.
from
Yeah.
Germ.
Oh, this is a sidearm hole. Just mark Germ down for a birdie.
Yeah, just give me that too.
That might be a good tree. That thing had some heat on it.
Dude. felon approach forehand.
Mhm. Let me know how many times you've seen that today.
At least once.
Ooh, a little ring around the
Love it.
rosy action. Eli coming back in the wind. Ugh. That's all right. We said mark Germ down for the birdie, not Germ's team. So
Yeah, okay.
it would have been rude of Eli to make that anyways.
Yep. Close
Moving
scores
into-
going into 18.
Oh yes, our 18th and final hole. We can see some separation on this one.
Yes,
Par
you
4, 807 feet. The tee shot, you want to try and clear all of these cedar trees, and then leave yourself a nice approach into the green. Chris doesn't quite get past the last one. There is also an OB parking lot to the right that you'll want to avoid as well. It kind of forces you not to just go massive hyzer outside. It still forces you to have a little bit of accuracy and a little bit of touch on your tee shot.
Right about there.
Sure, I'm just
Looks a little tight.
hammering that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit left of.
That's fine though, right? That's inbounds.
Yeah, it's a little left of ideal, but it's just going to open up a bigger hyzer shot on his approach.
Yeah.
So honestly, it might almost be preferred for him.
But I don't want to bring that cedar tree into play whatsoever. I throw like almost a fairway driver on this hole. Just something that flattens out and kind of lands as close to the other tee pad.
Yeah, I think that was Lucidex fell in there from Oakley and just the slightest bit too far to the right.
This is a mash from here.
Yes, yeah. So this strip of grass here is inbounds. There's OB tall/short/dead grass that you want to clear. That will not clear it. You can see it there.
that was
right.
That was a little weird stomp. It looked like he was trying to put everything he had into that shot, and it just came out a little off.
Did you know that was happening, Jerm?
Which is expected on your 80th hole in 3 days or whatever it is.
And you're trying to throw as hard as you possibly can.
Yes.
So Chris with a really interesting blind spike hyzer triple X there does find the safe grass. Eli pumping something up there.
Down.
How far do you think it plays from there?
From there, from where they're at, probably plays, I would guess 340, 350.
Yeah, into
downhill.
A pretty stiff left to right headwind.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Jerm almost dunked it.
That would have been pretty cool to see.
Puts it just inside the circle. It's just not getting the turn out of it. Watch out, cars.
Get down.
Oh, yeah. Found a tire.
At least it didn't go off James Conrad.
Right. Hey, guess what that is?
Ooh, an EMAC Truth.
Sorry, the answer we were looking for was Lucidex Felon.
Oh, dang it. Dang it. EMAC Truth would have been parked.
Would have been definitely would have been closer. Paul, oh gosh. Earlier I said Mother Nature was a woman of the people. Mother Nature is not a woman of Paul.
No,
she took that
today.
and threw it all the way away.
She said, "Nope." Is this that triple X again?
It sure is, yeah.
Nice and overstable. Hit the tree. They're gonna have a jumper.
Probably, what do you think from there? 50, 55 maybe?
Yeah, that tree's about 50. Little nosy.
This is so tough in that wind. A left to right headwind from almost circle two's edge. Ugh. Let's see if Eric and James.
Just low.
See if they can't clean up from here.
He's tired.
Yeah, you could tell out of his hand he didn't like
Yep.
that one. Looked good.
It did.
Looked good there from Eli. Did not look good from Germ. It looked even worse from Germ.
Oh, 3 strokes.
Paul
Charity or not.
Right, yeah. Germ is just getting paid by the stroke here.
That was good. That was clever.
So we're actually going to end up with a 3-way tie at 8 under there from our Pro-Am doubles teams. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Eric, for joining me. And a special thank you to Nate and the entire Play for More charity team. If you're looking for more information, you can head to pfmproam.com. Find some events in the future and get signed up so that you can hopefully play with your favorite pros.